What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Von B Gaming here with a video for you guys. A little bit of a news video. As you can see on the screen, this is NBA 2K24 Courtside Report, Courtside Report number 7, covering the city, the long-awaited city. We know 2K usually release all their information or actual detailed information about the week before the game actually drops. That is next Friday when the game will drop. Today is Thursday, August 31st. The game comes out September 8th. So, this is that time where 2K starts to roll out all the information, all the stuff that we really care about. The city is what people care about most, and the builder and stuff. So, yeah, that's what we got right here. And from what it seems, it looks like it's not too lengthy of a courtside report. And maybe that can be a good thing because as you know, if you've played next gen like I have, for the city and stuff, ever since 2K21, I played next gen city, and it's just always been a lot. By a lot, I mean a lot of stuff that we don't really care about. Quite frankly, in the city, as far as traveling, they gave us a whole bunch of travel rep rewards, and it was kind of an overhaul, where people just, we were kind of tired of it. We wanted something more than just, travel items and having to do quests and travel all over from east, west, north, south around the city. So hopefully a shorter courtside report means probably a simpler city. Just going off this picture right here, man, the city is always visually stunning every year. You know what I'm saying? Just the detail and the new stuff that they do. I give props to the team that handles the visuals because that is something important as far as the game. So just their willingness to try to be innovative and do different stuff, give it a new theme. Of course, the beach theme is what's been going around a lot as far as the city. But enough talking, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into this right here. All right, so the city. The city is all about basketball. The objective is simple: become the greatest player of all time in NBA 2K24. All right, maybe becoming a GOAT isn't as simple as it sounds, but my career mode in NBA 2K24 is your chance to make it happen. Do you have the skills and the drive to prove yourself as the best prospect since LeBron James? This is all about your basketball career offers a more streamlined experience so you can focus on what matters most to you. Earn rep. More on that below. Follow your NBA dreams along the winding streets and beautiful shores of the city. Available on PS5, Xbox Series, Next Gen Xbox. Rich with the bustling nightlife and immaculate vibes, you'll notice several enhancements such as street ball side quests, a refreshing beachfront environment, that's what we just talked about, and new affiliations that we're eager to share with you. Okay, so if you've played 2K, the past few years, side quests, hopefully that's exactly what it is. I don't want to be forced to do quests. As I said, them quests had you running all over the city. That's what we're tired of. We don't want to be, putting hot dogs on our head and having to go rap and all that other stuff. Everybody is well aware of that. So hopefully side quests, from what they said, I believe they said earlier in the news cycle that side quests will be optional. You don't have to do it. My career being more streamlined, it was one of their selling points this year. So hopefully side quest is just that, side quest. We won't be forced to do it. The beachfront vibes. If you've played 2K16, 17, those years, 2K15 even, Sunset Beach was very, very prominent. That was one of the most popular affiliations. It was one of the original 3 affiliations that we had. So a beachfront environment is very, I would say, a smart move by 2K because that's usually what park players have gravitated to. It'll kind of, it won't give the exact nostalgic feel as those 2Ks I just mentioned, but it'll, be something that players can resonate with. It's something that's been successful in past 2Ks. So hopefully this is very aesthetically pleasing to us. And they mentioned new affiliations again. That's very interesting. I thought they'd be done with affiliations after last year. Let's continue right here. My career has always been about pursuing your dreams, whether it's becoming an NBA All-Star or exploring other passions off the court. But NBA 2K24, the dream focuses on becoming the GOAT. It says begin your NBA journey by stepping into the limelight as the most anticipated prospect in the last 20 years. So it sounds like they're trying to turn us into Wimby. That's what it sounds like, man. Uh, Chase on court accomplishments such as Rookie of the Year and climb from the got next tier to the GOAT tier. Okay, I don't think this is associated with the rep online. I think this is strictly through my career. So if you are offline player, that sounds like it'd be exciting. It's something that you can grind as well. So that sounds pretty cool. We'll read more. NBA 2K24 introduces a new key games feature, allowing you to play your most important games based on the matchup, rivals, teams, and milestone achievements. It's an expedited way to reach GOAT status. Okay, so it does sound like it's tied to my career. Okay, I wonder if you have to play my career to get that, or if you can get it online as well. That's something we'll find out. You'll earn extra payouts for completing goals and winning games, earn recognition for setting records, and be the big media draw at press conferences. Adding rings and accolades to your trophy case will only heighten your fame. It says this year, keep your eyes on the prize and put all of your effort into delivering one of the greatest careers that the league, pundits, and fans have ever seen. You might just make history. Okay, so it seems like they got something in store for my career, offline players. But this is the meat and potatoes of this thing. The beachfront city, man, that looks really good. That looks really good. And from what I saw, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer. I probably should have played that first, but we'll go over. We'll watch that too. Maybe in a separate video. Um, Look, man, this looks pretty good. I believe they have a day and night thing. So this is the daytime. As you can see, the wreck. These are probably all NPCs right here. I wonder if you can interact with all this. There's a theater right there. The wreck. It says something about rivals right there. What does that say? Yeah, it says rivals something. Okay, so yeah, this looks nice, man. That looks very, like I said, aesthetically pleasing. They, do something new every year. It says a new sun rises on next gen consoles in the vibrant, sun-soaked, and stunningly picturesque city, bordering white sand beaches with breathtaking views in every direction. The city's beachfront courts are the perfect canvas to unleash your dazzling skills and creative crossovers. Drift and mender through the city's streets to stumble upon new buildings, courts, and affiliations. When the sun sets and night falls, the city is illuminated by neon lights that accentuate and complement the electrifying energy of its inhabitants, day or night. The city radiates good times and promotes fierce competition. Okay, so this is pretty much, just talking about the aesthetics you'll see. It says there's new buildings. These are not important. These are just for visuals. But courts and affiliations actually matter to us. And like I said, sunsets and night falls. So it'll change. It won't be day all the time. Won't be night all the time. It'll fluctuate, and hopefully we'll get a nice sunset view. In between. So that's something cool. And the neon lights. So this is just talking about the aesthetics. It says take a stroll along the waters. You'll find the 3v3 beachfront courts open for casual competition. You will naturally gravitate towards this section of the city thanks to the panoramic views and lively ambience. Okay, so like I said, NPCs and stuff will just make the environment feel more lively. It says the beachfront streets is home to the Pro-Am, Rec Center, Ante Up, Theater, Club 2K, and all new starting five buildings. Okay, so all this right here are pretty much the same buildings, but the starting five building is something new. Let's see if they speak on that. Making its debut in NBA 2K24, starting five is an online 1v1 head-to-head mode where you'll challenge others using a team made up of your my player and four other NBA players. Wow, that's something that we have never had before. How does that work? Let's see. Each game, you'll choose a team and slot yourself into the starting lineup alongside some of the NBA's biggest names. The style of play feels like a standard My Career game, but allows you to play online and get in the game quickly by yourself. Okay, so you'll play against other people. So it's basically like a controlled 5-on-5 mode, but you're just, subbing one of the starters out with your My Player. Um, I wonder if it's like what rules to 20. I don't know. They're gonna play to 21. Is it gonna be quarters? Those are just some questions I have about it. Are you gonna be? Is it team control? Or are you just locked to playing with your My Career player? Is it gonna give you XP? Because modes like in the theater didn't give you the same amount of XP or anything or rep, I should say. I wonder how that's going to be graded. Can you grind the badges? They talked about badge fluctuation system. There's a lot of questions I would like to know, but I guess we'll find out next Friday when the game comes out. That's something cool because, I feel like from my career, my career used to be the main thing that we all played, before, back in 2K10 when it was originally introduced. I just feel like the offline kind of got dry. It became, just a place for people to grind badges. Nobody, I'm not going to say nobody. I know people still play my career strictly, but, it's not, online has taken over. So the whole my career aspect has kind of lost its, purpose of playing for just pure enjoyment. It's kind of like a job, especially for me. I only touch my career games if I'm trying to grind my player. I'm never really trying to complete a season. It just doesn't have that same excitement and feel to it. So, the point I'm trying to get to is this is kind of something. I wonder if this is gonna progress into something bigger because I've had the idea in my head, and if you play Madden, they have connected franchises. So I feel like something like that could spark, my career where you can play your own single my career, but also have a feature where if you want to, take your teams and join like a tournament or a season or a playoff style, mode against your friends or other random people with your my career team versus theirs. I feel like that would be something so, cool and innovative. And I wonder if this is like a building block to head towards that because I feel like that my career state of the game needs a little bit more spice. So this is something cool. Um, it says shut it down in street ball. Okay, so this might be like a matchmaking type court because of all the people surrounding here. It kind of seems isolated. I wouldn't really think that you have to go find this court and get have got next. I don't see any got next spots and wait for a game. I think this is more of a matchmaking thing just off the picture. It says my career is primarily about your basketball journey and the ultimate goal of league stardom, but the street ball side quest is an exciting single player experience outside of the main NBA path. Okay, so let's keep going. There are 3 courts throughout the city where you'll find challenging bosses, teams with skills to beat, in a raucous environment featuring an MC, DJ, and a crowd excitedly waiting to rush the court and shut it down. Street ball has its own progression system with the chance to earn game-changing takeover perks, which can set a my player apart from the opposition in the city. Street ball has compelling rewards and offers a unique style of competition you won't find anywhere else. All right, so this seems like something separate. It says that it has its own progression system. It says you can earn game changing takeover perks. Okay, well, I guess this is something new they're gonna do. We'll see how much value this holds and how much it's worth it. But will I personally be doing it? I don't know if it's gonna help my player. Like it says it has takeover perks. If it's the easiest way to get it, I'll definitely be checking this out once the game comes out. All right, rep your affiliation. So this is another reference to affiliation. It says your my career quest for greatness will present challenges and obstacles that you'll need to navigate on your own. But in affiliations, you can work alongside fellow players to earn rewards and achieve bragging rights. Okay, so I really did think that they were done with the affiliation thing, but let's continue. In previous iterations of NBA 2K, affiliations were broken into four quadrants. However, this year we're pitting two affiliations, Rise and Elite, against each other. Each season, members of Rise and Elite will fight to lift their affiliation to victory, with the winning side and contributors reaping new prizes. Okay, so this is nothing new. They just split the affiliations in half. There's only two affiliations now, so I guess you gotta choose your side. Maybe rep is tied to it. Um, so that's nothing new. Let's continue, and this is real dope. I think this is the neon lights they were talking about. Um, I don't think this is the same area. This must be a different section of the city. You can see a lot of courts over here. That looks like a 2v2 court. Or actually, this looks like a 21's court. Yeah, I only see three players out there. So this might be, or is this the elite side of the city? I think this is the elite side of the city, and this is the Rise side of the city. Okay, yeah, Rise right there. Um, you can see elite on the court. Okay, so it shouldn't be too much walking around and stuff like that. It says initially you'll be unaffiliated with either side. It's up to you to do your homework and determine which group is best for you. It says explore the Atlantis themed world of Rise, featuring aquatic accidents that would make Poseidon proud. Elite immerses players in a futuristic world where neon lights and sleek designs create a clean and bright environment. This is especially neat to witness at night. You can learn more about the rival sides by talking to Chris Manning Elite and Shakedown Rise in game. No matter your decision, compete with pride as you fight for your affiliation and earn rep. That's right, rep is back in NBA 2K24. This is the hitting point. This is a selling point they had. Start as a humble rookie looking to prove yourself and earn rep by playing in games. Players work diligently to become a legend in NBA 2K23. But to be the greatest in 2K24, you have to maintain your spot in the top 10. Okay, so that's what they tweeted out about the top 10. It's sounding like that's the top rep. Let's keep reading. Earning a coveted spot in the top 10 will grant you a special logo and rewards only available to the top 10 players with the most rep. If you take your foot off the gas and lose your drive, someone's sure to take your place. And with it all, all of your special awards and top 10 title, fortunately, rep doesn't reset at the start of a new season. Just know that your rep will reset if you decide to change affiliations. So make sure you choose wisely. Okay, so yeah, rep is tied to your affiliation just like every other year. If you want to switch, you have to, reset it. So make sure you get on the same side as your friends and everybody's on the same page before you pick. Okay, this top 10 though. Okay, so it does sound like top 10 is the highest rep, title that you can earn. I was thinking that, maybe there's something above top 10. As you can see, they're going to make it where you have to stay within that top 10. So I'm hoping that the rep levels below top 10. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's like either Elite 3 or Superstar 3. I think it's Elite 3 or something like that. I hope that you get good rewards for that because a lot of us, me included, are not going to even see top 10. So it's kind of like I really don't know. I guess this is something new. They've never done a fluctuating system with rep. They're really implementing that in everything this year. Badges, rep. So it's gonna be. I guess it'll be something competitive to kind of keep the game fresh. I'm sure there will be people who continue to try and earn that spot. So that's something we'll see. I'm very interested to see how it works. But I want to make. I want. I'm a grinder myself. I grinded to legend in 2K19 and 2K20. So for me personally, I love to just try and reach legend and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like legend will be in the game. It seems like this top 10 thing is going to be exclusive to only 10 people out of the whole world. So I'm not going to be able to grind that much, but I'm hoping that the levels below that I can get some good rewards and stuff, or else it kind of ruins it for me personally. So that's something I'm gonna have to keep an eye on. Looks like there's a little bit more here at the end. NBA 2K24 is all about becoming the greatest player of all time. Pursue your place in history and compete against other players who are determined to prove they're worthy of top 10 status. All against the gorgeous backdrop of the series' most most scenic setting to date. Can't wait for you to get in the game and experience all yourself. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our other courtside reports and learn more about everything available in NBA 2K24. Okay, so this is a straight to the point, courtside report. The main takeaways is we got affiliations back. They simplified it to two. Affiliation is, set to it's tied to your rep, so you can't change or else you lose your rep. There's a top 10. You have to maintain the top 10. We don't know what the rewards are for, any of this. They're not tied to seasons. We have some special courts that allow you to play, 5-on-5 with, your My Career and actual NBA players against other people. Another special court for you to get some badge perks. All the other modes return, Pro and Rec, Ante Up, Theater, Club 2K. I already mentioned the starting five building, and just overall they changed it to a beach. That's pretty much it. It's not as deep as I thought it would be, but like I said, hopefully that's a good thing because all we want to do is hoop, man. If the gameplay's good, we can hoop. Ain't got to worry about too many gimmicks and extra stuff. That's a W for me. I'm just skeptical about this rep thing because I don't want to play for nothing. I want to have good rewards and feel like I'm earning something because I'm not touching that top 10. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, man, that's it for the courtside report. City looks cool. Yeah, man, they made some changes and shoot. If y'all running into me, you better hope I ain't got my squad with me because we're going to run a whole bunch of y'all off the court. But it's your boy Von B Gaming. That's it for this news video. We a week away from 2K, man. So y'all be cool and y'all be safe, man. I'm out.